Yes, yes. So I'm going to start off by saying one thing about me is that I love to dance. Yeah, so thank you for cranking up the music. So, yes, my name is Tonya Abari. I am from Baltimore, Maryland, born and raised.
Okay.
Um, Shout out to Baltimore. I am also a graduate of the University of Maryland at College Park. So, Baltimore, DMV,
Mhm.
all of that. I am a former classroom English teacher that lasted about 4 years. Didn't make it long, but I did. I was a classroom and I taught English in high school.
Oh,
And
wow.
yes, and also principles of technology back then when technology was just getting, baby boom AOL
Right.
dial-up era. I probably couldn't keep up now. So they gave me that class because things were rough in the school system where you kind of just like got to teach whatever you got to teach.
Mm.
So I taught, and then I became a traveling set teacher where I traveled all over the country teaching child entertainers on movie sets, on and off Broadway, and also on music tours. Um,
Okay.
my first job as a set teacher was with in Baltimore. Home. I went to the home team and worked on the set of The Wire. And so that was a really, really great gig. But then, along the way, I was like, ooh, something's missing. I'm doing something.
Mm.
And, what is it that I love to do when I was a kid? What is it that I love to do, besides dancing around and acting a fool? I could remember since I could pick up a pen that I love to write.
Mm.
I enjoyed storytelling. My dad would tell these stories about PD. I don't know who PD is. He don't know who PD is. He just made him up. And that was so intriguing for me. And then in elementary school, I would come home every day after school and listen to the storytelling hotline. And I would listen to Mary Carter Smith and Maria Broom, two brilliant griots from Baltimore. And I would come
Okay.
home and listen to the storytelling line for hours on
Oh.
end after school. And then, middle school, my maiden name is Wells. And so I had gotten a little bit of trouble at my middle school, and I was introduced to a journalism facilitator, and I convinced the journalism facilitator that I was related to Ida B. Wells
Shut
because
the front door.
yes, and I had to, because I went out for the editor in chief, and I did this whole presentation about how Ida B. Wells is in my DNA, and I have no idea if I'm related to Ida B. Wells or not. I just happen to have the marvelous last name, but maybe I don't know, you know. But
Made a disclaimer.
yes, and so that's kind of where journalism started, and then I
Wow.
majored in journalism in undergrad, but I switched to English and English education because I wanted a job coming out of undergrad. So I was like, well, let me just teach because teachers have done so much for me, and I want to give back to the community in that way, and we'll see where we take it from there. But along that path, I jumped back and was like, I need to get back to writing. Like I need to get back to my pen. So
Nice.
here I am. A long and
Wow.
winding road, but here I am.